Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Taking a look here at Crow Coin, seeing what's going on. We are doing very well as a community. Super happy to report we got some monstrous profits. I'm sure you all do too as well, but just want to kind of clarify a couple things because I get the question a lot about our automated trading bots. Again, we got a BNB, XRP, Ethereum, Litecoin, Solana, and a couple of other trading pairs here essentially that we just kind of scalp with on our Premium Plus group. We do have a separate channel course. These are my swing trades that I take personally that I handle myself. For my community, we're looking at 202% for audio. EDU rather, that's a short, is 27%. Old Bitcoin trade there. We're looking at about 62% for that. That is actually, that's a relevant new trade. We have a previous one from a long time ago. But this one was, 37 to 42K. XRP, Link, VeChain 102%, Cardano 30%, Cartesi 38%, Dogecoin 38%, Bitcoin 44%, and Terra Classic 263%. These are all within the last 24 hours. So again, congrats, we are raking it in. So again, you have to take profits in order to be profitable, folks. Trust me on this. It's worthwhile. Those are only 5x leverage trades too. Imagine if you went 10 to 20x. Again, I know part of you are probably thinking, what do you mean? What about 50 to 100x? I don't recommend that at all. In fact, this is kind of funny. In our, our meme section, somebody posted this here. Taking profits? Oh, but it could 10x. That's how we all feel sometimes, right? Especially in this market right now. But again, greed is a very powerful thing. Please be careful not to give into it. So let's go ahead and take a look here at Crow. So we're going to just quickly touch on the daily time frame. I want to reaffirm a few things here. The daily candlestick hasn't closed yet. But if we can close where we're at or higher, we'll be back up over the 20-day SMA, which has worked as a resistance for the last 3 days. That'd be a really good sign. Okay, so it's extremely important for us to get above that level. So it would help us understand a lot as far as which side of the tracks we're on, because I get a little concerned with long positions when we're under the 20-day SMA. That's just me personally. We can see money flow index is high though. This is a big shift in momentum that really helps us understand this push back up is a good one. We can also see we're staying above 50 on the RSI. That's a bullish sign. MACD hasn't fully converged yet, but we're starting to lose that momentum. So another roughly maybe 6 or 7 trading days, possibly sooner, we could see a convergence and the price action take off. Okay. Again, it doesn't take off because that, it's just indicating that because it's taking off. You got to understand that you don't just take a trade on a MACD convergence. I get the question a lot. I have to touch on that in my videos if I can. All right, folks, let's quickly make this a little better. Sorry, the charts are a little funky. I'll have to clean this up a little bit, but as I remove indications, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about here. So the key takeaway here is in the most recent past, since we went into this threshold of roughly 8.6 or higher, since November 11th, basically 3 weeks ago. In the last 3 weeks, we can see the most amount of volume is right here at 9.75. That is effectively right where the price action is at. It's waking above, but hasn't closed above that level yet. We've got a strong heavy accumulation and strong resistance levels here at this point. So a solid closure above 10 cents, I think, would be really, really impactful for us. We still haven't had that yet. You look at this here, you zoom in, and you kind of see there has been no times where the price action has crossed this plane and has actually truly closed above it. Okay. So again, the highest point we've gotten is a candlestick closure in the last 2 weeks is about 9.9. So that 10 cent mark is it's not a white buffalo or whatever it is. I forget the context. I think there's a movie I watched recently where they talk about the great white buffalo. Maybe it's Hot Tub Time Machine. But what it is, they have this situation here where this liquidity level has been swept. Okay, so first of all, to clarify, we swept that liquidity, so it makes sense for the price action to want to try to pull back after that. But there's no guarantees it's going to. It just kind of implies that, hey, we had this previous wick up here, we got filled, and the whales are happy. Okay, but I'm looking for a closure above 10 cents. That's really what we're looking for here. I guess that's the end-all be-all here for confirmation to the upside. But leading into that, we can kind of see that we have established higher highs and higher lows. That's a big-time trend reversal. Okay, so again, as I talked previously, descending trends, once they discontinue, you go range-bound, which we saw here between 8.7 and 9.3. Once we've broken through that most recent high, we can establish that as a new potential low. Okay, so if the price does pull back, right there about 9.3 would be the bouncing point. Okay? Hypothetically, that's how it's supposed to work. Money flow index is extremely high. RSI is up at 70. That's a perfect place, in my personal opinion. I know you're like, wait, isn't that overbought? Yeah, it is. But with all this money flowing into the coin, you got a tremendous amount of volume and that previous support here at this 9.2 range. There's a great chance the price is going to continue higher, especially with these upper candle wicks here trying to retest that 10 cent mark. So I'm looking for a confirmation above 10 cents to feel really confident about the breakout. But if you can kind of see here, is the tried and true pennant pattern. Okay, price action works itself into a wedge, or you could even argue this is an ascending channel that typically breaks out to the upside because it drives from the downside. Now you could also argue that that is a bearish type of situation, but it would have to have come down here in order to make that work out to the downside. So don't confuse your trading strategies there, or the playouts. So what we're looking at here is some phenomenal situations. Okay, everything's looking bullish. I look for reasons to not take a trade, but right now I'm looking almost for a reason here, or I'm almost convinced myself that we're looking for another long position. Okay, again, I don't like to buy it when the price is like this here, but I do think that breaking through that 10-cent mark, we're going to see the price take off. So we can summarize here on the Ichimoku cloud that the price action is in pretty good shape. The lagging span is free and clear of price action for the next 12 hours. The conversion line is below the baseline, but that's only because of this drop here from Bitcoin opening pretty poorly today. That said, this is somewhat of an indication to consider closing a long position rather. And then also with the price being above the cloud, that's a bullish sign. So we got 2 out of 3 indications here letting us know to leave our long position open. So if you're extra safe, you would take profit right now. I personally feel with everything we've seen here so far, there's no reason to close your position. As to my community members, we've taken what, 2 or 3 targets already. Let the rest ride. We've got our stop losses adjusted to break even automatically with our trading bot, and everything looks to be in good shape. We have no reason to discontinue our long position. So I'm speaking to you as well. If you have a long open right now, keep it open. I would not recommend shorting this coin. I know a lot of folks are trying to do that right now. You might have gotten lucky in this little dip here, but how well this coin has recovered, contrary to other coins in the market right now, is a testament to how well it's going to do in the near future. That in combination with all the other macro we've seen here so far, I am bullish on CRO coin right now. All right, folks, that's kind of where we're at here. Hopefully that was beneficial. Please do me a solid. Quick favor, like the video down below. Do yourself a favor too, because BingX is requiring VPNs now. It's just a matter of time before they require KYC. I mention that because a lot of my folks and my community members use BingX because US no KYC, right? Well, this exchange has no KYC or VPN requirement, and they just so happen to give you a significant reward bonus if you use my link to register. Use that link down below. Check it out if you like. Let me know your thoughts. I have an instructional video in the comments too as well if you're curious how to use the exchange properly. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.